So today we're going to talk about the armor of God. Do you want to read, Brooke? No? Okay. So Paul also wrote about weapons we can use against Satan. Since there were many Roman soldiers walking around back then, Paul spoke of the parts of a soldier's armor as a way to help Jesus' followers remember the weapons God gives us for fighting our enemy. Put on the belt of truth, Paul wrote, and right living as your chest protector. Wear the good news of peace on your feet and carry a shield of faith. Your helmet is Jesus' gift of salvation, and your sword is the Bible. Paul knew that we need to be on guard against Satan's evil tricks and use the protection God gives us. So should we help Blake look like more of a soldier? Should we give him the armor of God? Good, I think you guys can all help me. So, Mason, do you want to go first and maybe help Blake with part of his armor? That's a hat. Is it a hat or is it a helmet? Great. Oh, you want to go next? Okay. So that's the helmet of salvation. The enemy wants us to doubt God, but that's going to help protect our minds, huh? And then let's see. Blake will need that. That goes along actually with his sword. What does it say on there? Can anybody read it? Yeah, and what does the sword say? Right? Does that help us with God's word? Good. Okay. And who's going to go next? Everybody gets a turn today. Just want to help him put that on? Can anybody read it? Breastplate. Right, that helps us with help us with right living. Good. Yeah. Somebody else need a turn? That goes on his belt. It's got a sticky spot. It's a nice belt buckle, huh? And it's not very sticky. So that's the belt of truth, and it helps us stand firm in our faith. And then I think there's one more thing. Oh, two more. What are those going to help us do? Those are his shoes of peace. That's going to help us be ready to go spread the good news. And what's that in his hand there? Right, that protects us from fiery arrows. So does he look a little bit better than when he started? Oh, good, good. Can you guys all get dressed like that every day? Can you remember all those things? And then Blake's he said he would read to us where this comes from in the Bible. Thanks for helping, guys.
Okay, so this is Ephesians 6:10 through 17. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his great power. Wear the full armor of God. Wear God's armor so that you can fight against the devil's evil tricks. Our fight is not against the people on earth. We are fighting against the rulers and authorities and the powers of this world's darkness. We are fighting the world. We are fighting. That is why you need to get God's full armor. Then on the day of evil, you will be able to stand strong. And when you have finished the whole fight, you will be still standing. So stand strong with the belt of truth tied around your waist. And on your chest, wear the protection of right living. And on your feet, wear the good news of peace to help you stand strong. And also use the shield of faith. With that, you can stop all the burning arrows of the evil one. Accept God's salvation to be your helmet. And take the sword of the Spirit. That sword is the teaching of God.